Hello, everybody. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to my first video on this channel. It's quite a new format for me. I never really did these kinds of video. So apology if first of all my English isn't the best. It's not my mother language, but I'll get used to it. I think I'll start to learn how to speak proper English again when I record some videos in English and when I start to speak more English. And yeah, sorry if this video isn't the best quality. The camera isn't the best. Yeah, and this whole format is new to me. But still, I just wanted to record a video. I didn't plan anything for this video. I just wanted to post the first video, hopefully, if this gets posted, and just start my journey for this channel. First of all, I think I should explain who I am. Maybe talk about myself a little bit and why I do this video or this channel. First of all, my name is Smiley Face Guy, or just Smiley. Um, yeah, I'm 19 years old right now, still young, very young. Actually, not very young, but still young, probably. Yeah, my hobbies, or my only hobby right now is going to the gym. Um, that's basically it. Where I live, you can't really do a lot of things, so that's kind of the best thing that we have around here, which is good because I like the gym. Don't get me wrong. I don't go to the gym just because I have to go to the gym. I really like the gym, and I'm just happy that we have a good gym close to my house. Yeah, but anyways, why am I doing this video, or probably why am I starting to do this format of videos? Um, I'm not quite sure yet why. I knew I always wanted to post videos. I already tried a few years ago, like one, maybe even 2 years from now. Years ago, I tried to do like a little bit of a gaming channel thing, um, but turned out it was just too much work for me because I was in school. Now I'm in university, so I even have less time. So it's not gonna work out for me. But I always had the idea of starting a kind of a rambling channel, I think you could say. Rambling, just talking about stuff and shit. Maybe a fitness channel. I don't know which way this will go. I probably won't record myself into the like in the gym because that's just really awkward. But yeah, maybe like some updates, how the gym is going, yada yada yada. Maybe talk about how my week was. Actually, that's a good idea. I could talk about like how my week was. As I said, I don't have any idea what I'm talking about today. I just wanted to do my first video, kind of get the whole process started, because obviously the first video isn't gonna be the best, but you have to start somewhere. And I believe, or I hope, I will get used to talking to a camera that doesn't talk back, but I'll get used to it, hopefully. Probably. Maybe. Perchance. Yeah. I actually do have a thing, or like a topic I want to talk about, even though it is not depressing, but it's not a happy thing to talk about. But yeah, I was, or like I still am, it's getting better. For a long time of my life, I was struggling with self-hatred, and I think a lot of people in my age, or even people that are younger than me and older than me, struggle with that. That's kind of a thing, or like a that's kind of probably the main reason why I started going to the gym, because I was just unhappy with how I looked, how like who I was. And I thought, just by going to the gym, it's gonna magically change everything. You know, Obviously you do get bigger, you do look nicer. In my opinion, I look nicer. Still not good, you know, still far away from where I want to be, but consistency is key. Um, but especially the whole personality thing was a problem for me. I wasn't the person that I wanted to be, but I never wanted to change back then, because the the smiley face guy, or like just the smiley, like 4 or 5 years ago, you know he had a good friend group, and changing your personality means also changing how like how other people see you. And I was always scared of when I changed that people that I really, liked and they were close to me, that they didn't like me then and just stopped talking to me for whatever reason, which probably wouldn't have been the case. But the yeah, sorry for the cut. Sometimes I start to just ramble to myself and then I just start to speak a lot of dog shit. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, basically, I just didn't want to change. I wanted to change, but I was too lazy. I guess you could say I was too lazy to change. Yeah, and it's getting better. I like since the last 3 to 4 months, I think I changed my personality quite in a good way. I am a lot happier. Like I'm very much happier. I'm happier. Let's just say it like that. I'm not happy, but I'm happier. And yeah, I just realized that the whole self-hatred thing is quite a bad thing to have, obviously, but and quite hard to change, because if you really hate yourself, then changing yourself is even harder. Like, just saying it doesn't make sense, and it shouldn't make sense, because obviously if you hate something, it should be easy to change. But in my experience, the more I hated myself, the harder it was to change myself, because every time I tried to change something, I just hated myself more because I acted differently and I overthought a lot of things, and then I hated it even more. Yada, yada, yada. So it was kind of like a devil circle, I guess you could say. But it's getting better. University is going great. I have a new like group. Uh Not really friend group, but I'm not there to have like to find new best friends. I did find one. He's a nice guy. He's genuinely very fun to be around, and everybody else is just a very nice and good colleague. I think that's how you could say it, and I'm happy with that. I just want to go there, have fun with them. Then everybody goes their own way, and that's it. Perfect. I don't need a new friendship right now. I have I don't have many good friends, like best friends, which is good for me. I don't want too many best friends, but I have a lot of good friends. So I'm quite happy with how everything worked out since the last few, probably 6 months, half a year. Yeah, that's probably it. A lot of things changed in a good way. Some things changed in a bad way. Um, but that's maybe a topic for a different time. Yeah, and also I think that's probably also why everything went good, kinda. I don't even know how to describe it. Basically, I met a girl, or, I didn't meet her. It wasn't the first time we met. We were in the same school. She was really nice, obviously, really beautiful and pretty. But back then, I didn't really have, our head, um, any, not idea, but any motivation to have a girlfriend, because I was just young. I wanted to enjoy myself, drink a lot of alcohol, which I also don't do anymore. I don't judge. You can enjoy alcohol, but I couldn't enjoy alcohol. Either I had to drink everything or nothing. And now, I'm just not drinking any alcohol anymore, which is good for me. But I get it. It's quite fun actually. But I had my fun. Now I have to chill a little bit. If I want to live longer than 30 years, probably. Yeah, but back to the girl. Yeah, she was always a really interesting person to be around. Not in a bad way, in a good way. She was really pretty. Um, she was fun. Uh, she was tall, not taller than me, but compared to other girls, she was quite tall, which I like. Me personally, I do like that. And yeah, overall, she was just a nice person to hang around with. Then I did something very wrong. I did a lot of things wrong back then, but I did one thing that was really bad. I didn't hurt anyone or anything, or like I didn't punch her in the face, but I just did some stupid things stupid ideas, and then we didn't talk for, I think, a year. And now, like 2 months ago, we met again over friends. And since then, it's going quite well. We're getting closer again, friendship wise. Relationship wise, it's going like nothing is happening there. But to have a relationship, you need to be closer as a friend. Um, yeah, overall, I'm not really good at the whole relationship part. I feel like, especially because I met her, and I want to look good for her, like not just physically, but as a person. I think it also really helped me to realize some things that I have to change and then really change them, and starting to just like myself a little bit more. Because if you love someone, and I would say I'm in love with her, like really bad, it's really bad, but you can't choose who you love. You can just accept it, I guess. And the whole relationship part, not the relationship part, obviously we're not in a relationship, but the whole getting closer as a friend again, laughing again in a group, having fun like we had back then, just helped me realize that maybe I shouldn't do some things that I thought were normal before I met her again. And yeah, I think it really helped me as a person, because when you're in love, it's just everything seems so much nicer. There are some things that are bad, especially emotionally. But I just call my friend, then we talk for 2 hours, then we laugh again, and then everything is fine again. It's a normal procedure. I think almost everybody who's in love has the ups and downs, but I feel like the ups are higher than the downs are low, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, that's basically something that I wanted to share with you. It's quite nice actually. I can talk about some stuff that I normally don't talk about. Yeah, and the whole self-hatred thing is just I just have to like better myself, um, to like myself more. That's just something that I can do for myself. Uh, and I truly believe that everybody that hates themselves and wants to change themselves, that eventually, if you just keep on trying, that you can make it at some point. Um, but yeah, enough of that depressing topic. What can we talk about? Let's talk about the gym. Actually, I was in the gym today again. I had leg day. Painful but good. You have to train legs, even though I would rather not, but I have to. I go to the gym 6 times a week now. Before I went 5 times a week because I had a push pull leg rest day, upper body lower body split, and then rest day again. But because of university, the upper body part just took way too long, so I do push pull leg, arms, because I know normally you shouldn't do arms before back and chest day, but because I want to grow my arms, because they're, in my opinion, a little bit smaller than the rest of everything, and I want to look symmetrical, I do arms, back, and a chest and legs. So push pull leg, arm, back, chest, legs, rest day. Yeah, that's basically my training plan right now, which is quite good because normally I take around 1.5 to maximum 2 hours in the gym. It's not too long, not too short. I get everything done. It's quite nice. I meet some friends. Um, we talk about stuff, so it's really a nice thing. Yeah. Yeah, I also probably, I don't know yet. We get an answer in the next 1 to 2 weeks if I, am able to move out because we get the house, or like not the house, the apartment kind of thing. It's not a house, it's just like a room. I don't know the word, but I think you get what I mean. And once I move out, I'm closer to university, so the whole stress factor of driving to uni, driving back, losing a lot of time doing that is gone then. So life is gonna be much easier then. It's gonna be a little bit harder because you live alone, but whatever, man. Maybe my gym buddy will move to the same city as well because of university. We don't know yet. Um, Hopefully, otherwise I'll probably have to train alone. which is good as well. Don't get me wrong. There was a time where I didn't want to train alone, and right now I'm kind of like to train alone or with my gym buddy, because every time I train with somebody that's not my gym buddy, it just takes so much time because everybody wants to talk. Like, I get it, but please let me do my set, man. But yeah, that's something I have to think about. Yeah, that's basically pretty much it. Not really much happening in my life. Actually, there's a lot of shit happening in my life, but I don't really want to share that on the internet. I guess was a pretty good first video, in my opinion. um, I'll probably just post one video per week, like on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, whenever I have time, and just do a little bit of a update how my week was, how the gym is going, maybe how the whole relationship thing is going, if there's anything changing. Probably not, but you never know, man, you never know. Love comes when you least expect it, am I right? What a stupid fucking sentence. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this, if you came this far. Again, apologies if my English wasn't the best, and the video quality overall wasn't the best. I'm trying my best. Hope you enjoyed it. I will probably get used to it pretty fast to talk to my camera. Was quite weird now. But overall, I think it's a great success, great success. And I hope you have a nice day. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I see you in the next video. Hopefully I won't forget to record the next video, because that's something I do. I forget a lot of stuff quite fast. And yeah, I'm really hyped for the whole, project, the whole road that we walk together, if that's something that you can say. Um and I'm just open to whatever happens to this channel, if I'm honest. I'm happy if this just stays a rambling channel and I just talk about stuff that I normally can't talk about. Not political things, but just emotional things overall, and how the life is going. Maybe help some people with the stupid things I say. Whatever. Once again, for the third time, thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day, night, and yeah, take care of yourself. And I will see you next time, hopefully. Bye bye.